Hey y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl Kara back with another video. And today we got something a little different for you guys. It is still a reaction video, but today we're reacting to a little tech video. So shout out to my boy Your Average Consumer for the content. He got a chance to go out to PlayStation and try out the new PlayStation Portal in person, hands on. So I want to react to that. I'm a big PlayStation head. If you know, you know. First system was a PlayStation. I had the PlayStation. My little sister had a PS Vita, but that's just because like I didn't want the Vita. Um, But I had a PlayStation, I had a PSP, I had a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I had all them mugs. So I'm a big PlayStation head. I've been needing a new handheld console as well to tide me over. The Switch is a great idea in theory. I am just not the biggest Nintendo head. Like it's only so much Super Mario, Zelda, Sonic stuff that I can play. Like I get bored. Y'all see how I get bored with regular story games, so it's like imagine those. They're just not my cup of tea. I know they're very popular franchises, very wealthy, lucrative franchises, but it's just not for me. It seems a little childish, in my opinion. But um, yeah. So let's get into it. I'm very excited for this. I'm a big fan of the PSP, and I've been talking about it for years. How it was ahead of its time. So I'd love to see it get
What's
the
going on,
recognition
guys?
it
It's your
deserves.
average consumer, and me and my boy Dom made another trip out to the PlayStation headquarters to see the
Another,
newest
so they've been here
version of
before.
their
That's fine.
handheld line. Sorta. Today, let me
It's kind
introduce
of
you guys
ugly.
to
Like it's kind of bulky.
the PlayStation Portal.
It's like
So
they
let's
just
talk about the
spread a
PlayStation
controller out,
Portal
put a screen
and
in the middle.
everything you need to know.
Not
So
even
pretty
that's
much
what
what
they
we're
did.
looking at is a DualSense controller with an 8-inch
Literally.
display
See?
slapped right in the middle. And that 8-inch display is a 1080p panel with a 60 hertz refresh rate, and it should have all of the features that you come to expect from a 60 hertz
See?
refresh rate, and it should
Look at them graphics. You ain't get no
8-inch
graphics like
display
that.
is
Well, okay. Let me correct myself as well. I have a Switch Lite. I used to have a Switch. I gave it to my sister. Then I bought the Switch Lite when it came out because I'm a sucker for anything blue. Um, and then so that's what I play on primarily if I play a handheld. The Switch Lite has terrible graphics. I know that they have better Switch
a
graphics, but
1080p
again,
panel with a
for what
60
game?
hertz refresh
Like, what am I
rate,
playing?
and it should have all of the features that you come to expect from a standard DualSense
This is
controller.
not a
So
Switch
pretty
hate
much
channel
all
or
of the same
video.
buttons,
Like,
and for the trackpad, there's like a
I
virtual
understand you can
trackpad
compare.
built right into the touchscreen, and you can pretty much use it with any thumb. They kind of got them on both sides of the screen. Now, if we take a look around the device itself, first things first, I gotta say, it is really lightweight, which was really surprising. It feels really comfortable to use in the hands. And it feels just like you're holding a DualSense controller. What is really cool though, it has
Is that
these
the
nice
Ark
LED
survival
strips
game?
on the side. So with certain games that use it, it looks really cool. We were playing Astro's Playroom. I love the way the
I
blue
fuck with
LEDs
the
looked on the
LEDs.
side. And on top of the device, we've got a few buttons. We've got the power, your PlayStation Link button that allows you to pair to some PlayStation
His
headsets, which
editing
we'll
goes
talk about.
crazy. Did
Your
y'all see that?
PlayStation
It's
Link
like
button that allows you to
they disappear with the little X's and triangles. Like, what?
pair
That is
to
fire.
some PlayStation headsets,
One
which we'll
day.
talk about a little bit later,
Teach me,
as
Judge.
well as your volume controls on the side. And underneath that white portion, you've got your USB-C port as well as an auxiliary port. So if you want to plug in some headphones, you'll be able to do that right from there. But overall, the screen is really thin and it's a really lightweight device, wide, but it is really comfortable to
Very
use, and
wide.
it's actually a really nice looking screen. Now I know
Like,
the burning
they're gonna have to drop some type of case or something with this. And hold on, let's go back a little bit because I'm so tired. Like they say, he said it
Overall,
has
the screen
auxiliary
is
cord on
really
the
thin
bottom.
and it's a really lightweight device, wide, but it is really comfortable to use and it's actually a really nice looking screen. Now I know the burning
And to my like, okay, so from here, okay, what are we using that has an auxiliary cable still? It is 2023. Everybody I know has some type of wireless like headphone, AirPods or something. So it really kills me that they're making all these handheld devices that don't use Bluetooth. And then I can use I can use your PlayStation headset. If this is supposed to be a handheld device, why would I have my gaming headset? Because I definitely bring my gaming headset to the airport with me all the time. That's a very regular occurrence. Like, no. Outside of the house, I'm using AirPods. I don't have on my Astro 850s on the train. Like, I'm not trying to get mugged. That don't make no sense. That is so stupid.
C
It
port
makes
as
me
well
so
as
mad
an
that they're
auxiliary
making all these things that like they just rolled out an update that you can use Bluetooth headphones with for the Switch. That is so stupid. And you still can't even use your mic. Like they're being so greedy.
port.
I hate
So
it.
if you want to plug in some headphones, burning
I'm sorry, my
question
rant's over.
is what exactly is this device and what can it do? Well, this is a PlayStation 5 companion and it's going to be completely dedicated to remote play,
I don't want
like a
them
lot of us
little
guessed. So
PlayStation
that is the
AirPod
main.
bullshits. I don't want that. That shit look weird.
Function of this
I just want to use
device.
my
Now, even
AirPods.
though it's a remote play
I'm
device,
tired
it
of
should
buying new
still have
headphones.
all the features you typically get from a DualSense controller. So even all the haptics should feel exactly the same as using your regular DualSense controller with your PS5. So unfortunately, we're not looking at this as like the next Vita or anything. This is an accessory to your PS5. So maybe somebody's using the TV to watch something, or you want to
Oh,
lay
it's not
down in
meant to be
bed
that
while you
portable.
play your game. Whatever your situation may be, this is going to be that device that lets you play your PS5, but comfortably in a different location.
Can you
And from my
stream from it?
understanding, this device should run remote play better than what we see on like a smartphone or a laptop. So any other devices that can use remote
This
play,
is a
the PlayStation
$200 remote
Portal
play
should be
device.
more optimized to run smoothly compared to those devices. Now, in the brief moments that I
Makes sense
had
though.
with it, it
PlayStation
ran
One drops
really
something like this and it's
smoothly.
$200.
And if I'm being honest, I couldn't tell that it
Honestly though, I didn't think that it would be two. I thought it was $200 because the PlayStation's $500. They can't make this $500 and the PlayStation $500, but they probably make it 300 or 400. It
was
feels like a
remote
full
play.
PSP.
It felt like I was playing the game right on the device. So that's a big win. Of course, you're gonna get better results when you're on the same Wi-Fi network as the PlayStation 5 and you've got a good connection. Now you might be wondering, can you access remote play somewhere else? Maybe if you don't wanna play it on your couch, you wanna just go somewhere else. Yes, you can. The quality of your stream is always going to depend on your internet connection.
Okay.
Like me personally though, I want to see if I can just hotspot from my phone
Yeah.
straight to the device. That's what I used to do with like my Vita and my PlayStation 4 years and years ago. I want to see if I can get that to run now. It'll work, but I want to see how good it'll be. That's going to be for
Yeah.
another video. Now, of course, the next thing you're going to want to know is pricing, right? Jay, you
Oh,
weren't
my bad. I
there.
already
What do you
said the
think the
price.
price is going to be like? It's actually going to
Ow!
be $199. Surprising,
My foot.
right? So I was a little surprised when I heard the price too, because I think everyone assumed, you put a screen on something, it's gonna be like $300.
Yeah.
It's actually gonna be $199. And I think that is PlayStation saying like, this is truly an accessory. It's not supposed to be this expensive standalone device. It is truly supposed to be an accessory for your PS5 if you just wanna play somewhere else in the home. But of course, I'm curious what you guys think of the pricing. Let me know with a comment down below if it's higher or lower than you expected. Now, I didn't get told exact dates, but pre-orders should be really soon, and this is going to be coming out later this year. Now, let me know what you guys think of this being a dedicated remote play device. Is it an accessory you find yourself picking up? I can see myself wanting it because there have been plenty of times I want to play my console, but I can't dedicate a bunch of hours to sitting on the couch and really getting down with the game. This is something I can see myself playing in bed so Ari doesn't kill me and yell at me. Now, for those of you wondering how this thing is actually going to behave, what it's going to feel like to use it, well, from my understanding, it is going to have like its own little separate menu. So you can like log into your Wi-Fi, connect to the PS5, maybe change a couple of settings. We didn't get to see that UI, so I can't really talk about that much. But you're gonna have all those things so you can get your initial setup going. And then you're gonna be able to pair to your PS5 so you can do the remote play. And obviously once it's connected, you're going to have like all the menus and settings and whatnot of like a PS5. We know how remote play works. But you might be wondering what happens if like you try to put this thing to sleep and like, go and do something really quick. Well, you're basically going to put your Portal to sleep. And if you want to run to the kitchen, grab some snacks or drink, whatever, and you quickly come back within a few minutes, you're going to be able to resume
I
right
love
from where
that.
you
That was
left
so
off.
funny.
But if you go away for a while and you haven't touched it for a bit, you're going to have to reestablish your connection when you hit that power button. And depending on your settings for your PS5, if it went to sleep or something, turning on the power button with the Portal is going to be able to wake it up and then reestablish a connection so you can continue playing on it. But like with any remote play device, if you hit like that power button to let it sleep for a bit, you will have your PlayStation running still. So make sure you pause your game or something so that you don't get yourself killed. And of course, you can just continue playing from your PS5 to your Portal or from your Portal back to your PS5. Whatever you want to do, it'll pretty seamlessly go between the two of them. So that's pretty much the PlayStation Portal, but Sony also showed us to other devices. Now, one of them being the earbuds that we saw with a lot of the Project Q promos, and that is called the PlayStation Pulse Explorer. And these earbuds are of course going to be able to work with the PlayStation Portal, your PS5, even your PC, as well as your phone, because it's going to have Bluetooth built into it. So you're going to be able to use this with pretty much any
I don't know
device
if
you
I
want to throw
want
at it. Now,
Bluetooth
these are
gaming
actually some
headphones,
larger
like
earbuds,
earbuds.
but they actually fit comfortably in the ear.
I
They're
like
pretty
headphones like
tall,
this.
and they even have some buttons. There's a link button as well as volume controls. The design is pretty interesting. I feel like PlayStation's been pretty bold with the way they've been designing these accessories lately, like from the PS5
How do you mute
to the
that?
new headsets and the earbuds and everything. I like the direction. It's out there,
That's cool.
but it feels like futuristic. I personally like it. Now, what's interesting about these earbuds is that they use this thing called planar magnetic
That
drivers,
camera is
which
crispy.
is
You can
something
see
that's
every little hair
typically
on his
found
head.
in like really high-end headphones. I'm really curious to see how it performs with like different games and music. It's something we haven't really seen before, so I'm very curious to test it out. In my short time with it, they sounded pretty good, but I had like minutes. So we got to see what it's like to actually spend some time with it. I'm curious to see how it performs. Now, something that I do like about this is that it can connect through low latency and Bluetooth at the same time. So if you're using this as a gaming headset, you can also have it paired to your phone so that you can take calls and listen to your game at the exact same time. So while you're shooting around in your game, you can be talking to someone on the phone. If you're in a party chat
So since they
and on the
use
phone at the
Bluetooth,
same
I should
time,
be able
things
to
can
use
get
my
real
AirPods, but
confusing,
with a mic
but
on.
it is possible. But you
That's
will
the
be
real
able to
question.
hear and speak to both sides, people in your party, as well as the person on the phone. Now, the Explorers are
At the
also
same
equipped
time.
with
That is
smart
really cool.
microphones, so
A
they've
little
got
confusing, but
AI
cool
tuning so
nonetheless.
that it can drown out some of the noise you've got going on in the background. Something we've seen come to a lot of headsets, and I'm happy it's going to be coming here. Now, of course, the thing's
Yeah, I feel
also
like a
going
lot
to
of
have
headsets
a
enhance
charging
the
case,
background noise.
and it's got a pretty wide-looking design that slides over, which is a mechanism we don't typically see.
Yeah,
We
that's cool.
usually see charging cases kind of like a clamshell where it pops open.
Yeah.
This one slides over to the left. You can pop them out. It has the link button in the center so that you can initially pair them to whatever device you want to pair them to. And it has the USB-C port on the right side. And I know you guys are probably wondering, what's the battery life on these devices? Well, we don't have any official numbers just yet, but I will update the description down below with any official numbers that come out, maybe by the time of this video or in the future. Now, pricing for the PlayStation Pulse Explorer, Jay, take a guess.
150.
Wrong. 199.
Oh.
So it's a little bit on the higher end. And this would
That's
have been
AirPod
really
prices.
surprising to me if it weren't for those planar magnetic drivers, but 199. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Now let's move on to the bigger headset that we didn't know was coming. This is the PlayStation Pulse Elite.
That
So
is
this is the
ugly.
next step up from the
That is
PlayStation
ugly.
Pulse 3D. And you can kind of tell by the design, it feels like they evolved, like a Pokemon, like they
No.
just transformed into the new
That is
look.
ugly.
So it's got a pretty
I
wild
don't want
design,
that.
but I'm all here for it.
That's why I
On the
don't have the
left
first
side,
one.
you've got like this retractable boom mic with an LED to let you know when the light is on, with a mute button on it as well. And on the right side, you also have another LED to let you know when it's connected to your device. On the bottom of the right side, you'll
That
also
is
find the
ugly. I
controls.
do not
You've
want
got
that.
a power button,
And it's gonna be
as well as
$200.
a
I do
headphone
not want
jack,
that.
your USB-C port, as well as your volume controls. So all pretty standard controls, but there's something interesting about these headphones. There's also a charging port built into the headband.
What?
So what's interesting about this is there's
Oh, for
now
the,
going to be an
hook.
attachment that comes with
Yeah.
$299. No, actually, $149.99.
The headset
The headset
is
Cheaper than-
is cheaper than the earbuds.
Oh.
So it's interesting.
That's how you know the headset's a POS. Cause why would they do that?
kind of thing. It's gonna be pretty interesting. But
All right, guys, that's it. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below about the PlayStation Portal. I'm gonna at least cop and unbox it here on the channel. We'll give a first-hand review and see how we like it. I'm a big PlayStation sucker, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna like it, especially if it just enhances the remote play because I use the remote play on my iPad sometimes, and then I gotta pack my iPad controller, all this stuff. Make sure it's hard though, and it's not consistent. So if this makes it easier and more consistent to play on the go, I'm here for it. If I can stream from it, I'm here for it as well. I can play the game, run a little Apex locally wherever I'm at. Prepare to be sick of me. I'm not gonna lie. But Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the PlayStation Portal. Also, them headphones. I don't know. I don't know about the headphones. I might just have to rock with the AirPods and not have to talk to people. I don't know. If the AirPods can talk, I'm gonna use my AirPods. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, probably still gonna use my AirPods regardless, because you can just jump in the PlayStation app, hop in a party, use your AirPods as the mic. So why would I buy $200 headphones? I don't know though. We'll see. They might sucker me in. But that is going to be it for today's video. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video in the comment section down below. Make sure you share it with a couple of friends. I'm going to say share this video with 3 friends each. And we should be smooth. We should be rolling. We are at 1,360 subs on the channel. Clap it up for you guys. Really, really appreciate the love and the support that you guys show me. Slowly grinding our way up to 2,000. We are going to get there. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.